Welcome to Ebas Gallery channel. The 2018 Chevrolet Equinox Diesel, which wears a TD badge on its liftgate, shares the same 1.6-liter turbodiesel i4 with the Cruze TD and the GMC Terrain diesel, which means you have 137 HP and 240 lb-ft of torque on tap. Like the Terrain, the Equinox TD comes with a 6-speed automatic transmission instead of the 9-speed in the Cruze TD. At the track, the 2018 Equinox TD hit 60 miles per hour in 9.0 seconds and completed the quarter mile in 16.9 seconds at 81 miles per hour, which is on the slower side of the segment. Road test editor Chris Walton noted that with traction control disabled, it's easy to spin the front tires. Putting the car in all-wheel drive mode, however, slows it down. Walton liked that the transmission upshifts smoothly and that the start or stop system is surprisingly unobtrusive in this application. Stopping from 60 miles per hour took 124 feet, and Walton observed that despite the hard tires, a firm pedal, and smelly brakes after 4 passes, the 2018 Equinox TD's braking performance was consistent. The Equinox TD finished the Figure 8 course in 28.0 seconds with a 0.59 g average and generated 0.81 g of lateral acceleration on the skid pad. Testing director and Figure 8 guru Kim Reynolds noted that even with all the electronic nannies off, they're still intervening slightly. Reynolds also observed plenty of understeer, which he says can be mitigated by turning in slightly at the end of braking. The diesel engine also lacked power, and the brake pedal felt spongy and lacked feel. Out on the streets of Los Angeles, it became clear that the 2018 Chevrolet Equinox Diesel was tuned primarily for comfort. Its suspension absorbs imperfections well and keeps the cabin civilized. The 17-inch alloy wheels and tires with tall sidewalls help, as well, dispatching sharp bumps and potholes with ease. All of that comfort does come at the cost of handling, however, as the Equinox TD isn't the most agile compact crossover, and won't match the likes of the Honda CR-V and Mazda CX-5 when the road starts twisting. Although it does feel secure through turns, the Equinox TD is happier cruising on a long stretch of highway or on city streets. On the road, the Equinox TD is smooth and silent, and unlike in the Cruze TD, there's minimal powertrain vibrations penetrating the cabin. Tire noise is kept to a minimum even on rough surfaces, but because of its boxy shape, the Equinox TD suffers from a bit of wind noise at high speeds. Visibility out of the diesel-powered 2018 Equinox is excellent, thanks to its large windows and low belt line. The generous glass area also gives the crossover's cabin an airy feel, making it less claustrophobic. An optional panoramic sunroof further gives the 2018 Chevrolet Equinox TD's interior a sense of spaciousness. Our tester came with an older version of Chevrolet's MyLink interface, with a 7.0-inch touchscreen instead of the version offered in a package and with the Premier trim on a larger 8.0-inch touchscreen. The icons on the system with the 7.0-inch screen are smaller, and some of the functions are buried in menus. Playing music from a flash drive plugged into the main USB port, for example, requires you to hit the media button, and then the menu button on the bottom right before you can choose between artists, albums, and playlists. Thankfully, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay integration come standard even with the base infotainment system, allowing you to save yourself the trouble of using a finicky interface. As with other Chevrolet models, Android Auto gives you plenty of functionality, including Google Maps, Waze, Spotify, and Google Music. As in other vehicles, you can't access your entire music library and contact list while Android Auto is active. Voice command is toggled by holding the voice command button on the steering wheel for a few seconds. Nearly everything can be controlled through voice commands, including sending a text to someone via speech. Additionally, you can treat the app like a smart speaker a la Google Home or Amazon Echo, so you can ask for the weather, directions to the best restaurant in the area, and even fun facts.